Cyber risk in healthcare is no longer a future concern. It is a present-day operational threat with real financial consequences. Case Closed delivers real-world malpractice case studies designed for podiatrists. Each issue breaks down what happened, why it happened, and how it could have been prevented. The goal is simple: help you mitigate risk, strengthen decision-making, and protect your podiatry practice before a claim ever occurs. This Case Closed Special Edition highlights 3 real-world cyberclaim scenarios that show how quickly a practice can be disrupted and why proactive risk management matters. The first scenario involves a multi-location healthcare provider that experienced a ransomware attack, encrypting critical systems across the organization. A widely known software vulnerability was exploited, allowing the threat actor to move laterally through the network and deploy ransomware. Virtual desktops became unusable, and access to imaging, medical records, and patient scheduling systems was completely lost. Even the practice's backups were compromised, eliminating the ability to quickly restore operations. Cyber liability coverage was triggered immediately. Breach counsel and forensic investigators were engaged to contain the incident and assess the damage. The original ransom demand totaled $2 million, but was negotiated down, and a decryption key was obtained. Despite these efforts, the practice experienced significant downtime, canceled hundreds of patient appointments, and incurred total costs exceeding $850,000. The second scenario centers on a podiatry practice facing a cyber extortion threat. A ransomware attack impacted multiple servers and approximately 50 workstations, encrypting systems and halting operations. The attacker demanded $100,000 and claimed to have exfiltrated a large volume of data. The breach originated from an exposed, remote desktop connection, which allowed the attacker to maintain access for several days. The incident was reported under the practice's cyber liability policy. Forensic investigators and breach counsel were retained to evaluate system access and data exposure. The ransom was negotiated down to $45,000, and operations were eventually restored. However, the practice experienced significant business interruption and extensive recovery efforts. Total incurred costs reached just under $250,000. The third scenario highlights phishing fraud rather than system encryption. An orthopedic practice was fraudulently induced to issue multiple payments totaling more than $1.5 million. A threat actor impersonated legitimate vendors through a targeted phishing scheme that compromised internal email accounts. By inserting themselves into ongoing email threads, the attacker redirected vendor payments to fraudulent accounts. Although some funds were recovered through the bank, more than $580,000 remained unrecovered. The practice submitted a cyber liability claim, which covered forensic analysis and legal support to assess notification obligations. Investigators ultimately confirmed that no protected patient data had been accessed. Total costs related to this incident exceeded $260,000. These scenarios make one thing clear: cyberclaims are not isolated IT issues. They are enterprise-level risks that directly impact patient care, financial stability, and operational continuity. Effective risk management starts before an incident occurs. Practices should segment and secure backups, encrypt sensitive data, monitor system access, train staff on phishing awareness, and plan for operational downtime to protect patient care during system outages. To read more real-life malpractice and cyber claim scenarios and access practical risk management tools designed to help reduce exposure and avoid claims, visit our website today.